some people.
Where would I cause the most impact? Negative impact. I could have picked a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Could have picked. They gave me the stadium, and I was like, no.
Really?
Let's go small.
I want it to be intimate. I want to be able to shake everybody's hand there.
I want them to know it was me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I cancel the stadium, like a basketball game, the Bulls, right?
Right.
A bunch of people are pissed, but they don't know who I am.
They don't know Hugs.
It's not that person.
They don't know Hugs.
Here, it's like
you have a desire to be seen, to be felt, to be known.
Right.
Perceived.
Exactly. Yeah. By the people who know me the most. And
we're very familiar with you.
Yeah. And no, but after I heard your side of things, true,
the factual side
or not, I realized it doesn't matter what the truth is. It doesn't matter what the truth is, because here's the thing about apologies, right? And this is actually like I'm gonna give some real shit here.
Shit.
This is actually like a good life lesson. I'm old, right? I could give these life lessons in general. A good apology doesn't involve necessarily the reasons for why you did things. It involves an acknowledgement of how you made the person or the people feel.
That's so true.
Right? And it doesn't matter if, I totally didn't do what I'm being accused of. What matters is that the Chicago scene was hurt. And for that, I am truly, genuinely sorry.
For which? For the crimes that you did? Or the misdeeds?
The way that I have made you feel.
And you've, of course, spoken to... Well, you met the TOs of the tournament, right?
Yes.
You're aware that they're college students?
Yes.
And that they rely on the income from each weekly?
I think...
You're aware of that? Or is this the first you're hearing of this?
This is the first I've considered this.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I've lived on local income in the past.
Yeah.
And that is a tough living.
I heard from our lovely Tenacity and Oval, there was a lot of ramen that week.
A lot of ramen.
A lot of ramen. A lot of ramen.
Top?
I don't even know if they could have. I don't even know if they could afford the top shelf ramen.
Oh no.
If I'm being frank.
Okay, I understand. And
so there was monetary harm.
So I fiscally damaged,
of course,
Chicago.
Yeah. Emotionally, few of us are the same as we were before.
Okay.
There are a few people who, I'll be frank with you, they weren't too affected. But for the most part, we're all shells of who we once were.
Would you say that you yourself are one of these people that was financially and emotionally impacted by this?
Unquestionably, and I would say more than anybody else.
Got it.
Without a doubt. I've carried this with me for a long time, and it's eaten away at me.
And on this video, you claim that because of this, because of what I did,
yes,
I would owe you a beer. Now, I want to clear up. Would this make everything okay?
It's a lovely start.
Okay.
It's a lovely start.
It puts us on the path.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
1, 2, maybe even 3 steps along the path.
You seem very happy about getting on this path.
I love the path. I'm a fan of the path.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you know what? I absolutely got you. I am committed. This is one of the many things that I'm going to do. To say sorry, because another part of the apology, I'm talking to college students on the chat.
Absolutely.
Right? Some youngins who may not be aware of this. But another important part of an apology is the actions you're going to take to make things right. Either to correct your behavior or to make up for how you made people feel.
And I think number one, flying here that was a beautiful gesture.
Oh, thank you.
A beautiful gesture. I think number 2, getting me a beer or maybe 3 or
possibly
just
an
one.
Even better gesture.
I think it speaks way more to, directly to the heart of Chicago Melee.
Of
right?
course, yeah.
I don't think most of them care that you're here.
Right, because that doesn't personally impact them. What does is if
me
I got one
having
of their
a beer
players kind of buzzed.
Well, I don't really play the game so much as just talk about it.
I see.
Yeah.
Got it.
But
well,
I think if they knew that my thirst was quenched,
it would mean a lot to them.
It would mean a lot to them, to everybody else.
And it's not even about you, really. It's about the community.
It could be anybody as long as that person is me.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. I totally, I agree.
I'm glad that we're in agreement on this. And I also, you know, I mentioned something in the video, and I just want to make sure that we have on air. You'll say that you will go to Mr. E's.
I will go to what?
You will go to Mr. E's.
I will go to Mr. E's.
You will be photographed inside of Mr. E's.
Yes.
And you are aware that we absolutely do, but also do not have official ties with them.
Correct.
Okay.
It's in an unofficial capacity. Somebody from the Smash scene runs their official Twitter account.
I have no knowledge of that, and I refuse to comment on it.
Do they know that there's a Twitter account?
You're starting to ask questions that I don't think I'm allowed to answer without my lawyer present.
Got it. Imagine Mr. E's just sues the shit out of you guys. Just imagine.
I would be heartbroken, but also I would get it, and you know I would invoice you.
And I would pay it.
And I believe you. Once I have this drink in my hand, I'll believe damn near anything you say.
I mean, fuck it. I flew here, man. Like, what's another financial, you know, deed?
Right. You and I both learned the same lessons, which is apologies can be measured in dollar amounts.
Yes. Yeah. That's the best way to apologize.
And honestly, this is a pretty damn good apology so far. It's not that cheap.
You want to know what's funny? So here's the original plan, right? So one of the things.
Was this the original plan to apologize, or the original plan to ruin our local?
No, that was unplanned, and I just.
That was unplanned.
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, so it comes naturally to you.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
Right. Well, you know,
just
people grow and they change. But the plan for the apology initially is I went with Kells, the king of Chicago.
Oh my God! Wait, did you actually go to the gym with Kells?
I went to the gym with Kells, and I spotted him on any exercise that he would want.
Okay.
I was there for him.
That's good.
Like, helped him with some form, did some spotting, filmed some footage. I got a badass clip of him.
This was today?
Yeah. Oh, let me show you.
Wow. Okay. I will say, speaking to the Monarch, that's a good move. That's a good move.
Yeah. And
because if anybody can spare your head when the guillotine comes out,
it's the king of Chicago. And
it's the king.
I filmed like the sexiest video of him doing like hanging like.
Oh,
show the stream. Show the stream.
Can I show the stream?
Yeah. Oh.
Look at this. Oh my God. And I sent it over to him. I'm like, you're going to put this on your Instagram. You're going to look so sick.
Yeah. That's a king.
Arms. That's the king of Chicago right there.
Damn, he looks good.
He does. And so I was there for Kells. And then the next act was going to be Jake Spear, who also a musician.
Yes. Here. He's here.
He was going to write my apology in song form so that I could perform it.
You were going to commission it?
Yes. I was going to pay him for his work.
Of course.
Of course. And I was going to sing my apology to turn it into a form of art. Right?
That would have been
better
lovely.
expression, right, than art.
That makes you money. But I get it. Yeah.
Well, it makes him money. I would pay him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wouldn't sell it. Well, you know, I don't know. Maybe I would have, commercialized it
sure.
on Spotify. Maybe. A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
We would have run those streams up for sure.
But, you know, and I understand Jake Spear just totally forgot and did absolutely nothing to make a song. But you know what? Like, I'm not, you know, he's got his own life, right? He doesn't have to think about me, and I understand.
You're, you know, as the person in charge, as the CEO of this apology, shit runs uphill, right?
Yeah, and I possibly ruined his financial situation with my misdeeds, where he's got to go to work now, he's got to make extra money to make a living. Like, I understand, he doesn't have time to write me a goddamn song.
Right.
Even though I asked like 2 weeks ago, you know, that's cool, I get it.
I mean, 2 weeks is all it takes to write a good song.
Yeah, that's it. It's easy to write music.
It's really easy to write music. I think you and I, who have never written a song in our damn lives, are here to tell you it's fucking easy. And we could do it right now if we wanted to, but we don't want to. So stop asking.
So you know what the backup plan was?
There was you had like 3 backups to this?
But hear this one out. This one. Okay, so then I thought, all right, so I am going to apologize, but I also want it to be kind of funny. And so I asked ChatGPT to write an apology for me. And I thought it'd be hilarious, right? I would just read it off, and it would sound really sincere. And then, you know, people knowing that it was ChatGPT who wrote it, it'd be funny. It'd be a funny thing.
Sure. So you were trying to hoodwink us.
A little bit, but in a funny way.
Okay.
It's like it's still from the heart, but also from
all in the name of
AI
humor.
heart. Yeah.
An AI heart.
But then here's the problem. ChatGPT wrote such a good apology. It was too good.
It's too good.
To the point where if
Nobody
I
would
read
believe.
This, no, not that nobody would believe. If I read this, you would all actually forgive me. You're like, whoa, he took this very seriously. And I kind of feel bad for him. Dude, Hugo, I forgive you. And then it would cross into that line where I have deceived you. It would be, nobody would.
That would have been too much.
Yeah, let me read like a small expert.
And you couldn't afford the second flight that it would take to come back.
I would have to come back
to apologize
if I let
again.
ChatGPT. Like, hear this out. Here's a line from that apology. Although I may not have directly caused this situation, I take full responsibility for my team's decision to shut down the venue for the sponsor event, which resulted in the cancellation of the tournament. I understand the significance of these gatherings, the camaraderie they foster, and the opportunity they provide to showcase your skills and passion for the game. Bro, how do they know? That's
What
such a
prompt
good
did you
apology.
give this?
I told him like what Smash was all. I'm like, hey, I went to a tournament in Chicago. They played Midlane. Dignitas canceled it, and I'm like, it's just gonna come up with like, yo guys, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
no, it
Holy
was
shit.
too good. And I'm like, I can't run this. So then I said, it has to come from the heart, has to come from the brain of hugs.
Yeah.
And so I do want to say that if I ever come back in the future for any kind of sponsor event or whatever, I will personally make damn sure that they don't pick the same day as Midlane. I will tell them, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care who it is or what they want. I'm like, where is it going to be at? Is it going to be at Midlane?
Fuck that.
Can't be.
Absolutely
you have
not.
To pick another venue.
And you will quit if you have to, right?
I will not do it.
You'll quit your
I
team.
have to.
You'll drop
okay.
your sponsor.
If they even suggest it.
No, they can suggest it as long as you shut them down.
Okay, but do I have to, what if I just say I won't do it? Do I have to quit?
I mean, probably out of principle. I feel like if you mean it, yeah.
Oh, y'all run a tough bargain. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Absolutely, we
absolutely
love
would.
to hear, and that's a verbal contract.
Yes.
And we do have lawyers on retainer watching this.
Yes,
live.
of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
You brought your lawyers, right?
I did not. You know how?
Oh, that was not
bringing your
wise.
lawyers is kind of like an admission of guilt.
No, that's not how that works.
You know, that's how it works. Like
That's definitely not it.
Guilty.
You think like when you think when you're like in jail and they're like you have a right to an attorney. If you say yes, you're like we fucking gotcha. You fucking did it.
That's
You're
what it is,
guilty.
right? That's how it is on shows.
You're
Okay.
allowed to have a lawyer.
Well, I did not put one on retainer.
You
But-
can tell you've never been arrested.
You know what? I did. I'm gonna hit up Bizarro Flame right now. You guys are fucked.
Oh shit.
You guys are fucked.
He's gonna get us. You're gonna take us for all we're worth.
He's gonna fucking get you.
Oh, no.
I'm dealing with a lawyer that specializes in smash crimes. So
Smash
you're
crimes.
fucked.
I mean, luckily I can't be held liable. Mr. Ease. Mr. Ease is probably going down. They're probably going down with us. They don't know about it yet, but yeah, you're gonna get him. I'm sure of that. Bizarro Flame's got him.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's my apology and what I would do so that never happens again. And
I feel like you're right. You outlined a few steps. Number one, sincere acknowledgement of feelings.
yes.
And goddamn, do my feelings feel acknowledged.
And they'll feel more acknowledged
That's right.
when I get you.
They'll feel quite a bit more acknowledged. After the third one, they'll feel really acknowledged.
Got it. Yes.
But then, second, you admit remorse. You
Yes.
showed remorse with your actions.
Am I flying
And
out
then,
here?
and then you set out an action plan for, I'm going to make sure that I don't hurt you in this way again.
No, I have not slept.
Uh-huh.
I went to bed at 3 a.m. last night. I flew at 5. I'm on 2 cortados. I went with Kels to a coffee shop. I got some cortados. Yeah.
Good cortados.
Great.
The city's been
cortados.
treating you well.
It's been treating me
Okay.
very well. Yeah.
Just making
And
sure.
so I am I am tweaked out of my mind on caffeine.
Okay.
I am surviving, but you know what?
You're fighting through it.
100% worth it. This flight back home on Spirit, it might get canceled. That's what Spirit does. I might have to get a hotel.
That would be no.
Housing.
You stay with me. Of course you stay with me.
But in the end, all worth it.
I'm glad.
'Cause-
How does your conscience feel?
Better,
Yeah.
but it's not about it.
That's
what
so good. I tried to trap you there into making it about yourself, but you were on your toes.
Yes.
Prepared.
Here's where it is about myself. One thing I do care about is the goodwill of the scene. I love the scene.
Yeah.
And I don't want Chicago to have. I don't live here, right?